you drift. With it, you lead. And here's something deeper. When you start your day intentionally, you build self-trust. You tell your brain, I am in control. And when you feel in control, anxiety decreases. Because anxiety often comes from uncertainty and randomness. Morning reflection removes randomness. It replaces chaos with intention. You don't need motivation. You need direction. 5 quiet minutes can give you more control than 5 hours of panic later. So force yourself to do this. Even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Because discipline in the morning creates peace at night. Habit 3. Evening reflection. Turn every day into improvement. Most people repeat the same mistakes for years. Not because they're incapable, but because they never review. If you don't review your day, you repeat your day. Evening reflection is your personal feedback system. Before sleeping, ask, what did I do well today? What wasted my time? What drained my energy? What will I improve tomorrow? Not in a self-hating way, in a strategic way. Imagine someone who says, I don't know why I never progress. But they never notice that. They waste 2 hours daily on their phone. They avoid difficult tasks. They procrastinate important conversations. They sleep too late. Because they never reflect. Without awareness, there is no change. Example. A man felt stuck in his career for 3 years. He blamed the economy, his boss, his luck. One day, he started evening reflection. Every night he wrote, what did I do today to improve my career? For the first week, the answer was painful. Nothing. He realized he wasn't learning new skills. He wasn't networking. He wasn't improving. He wasn't stuck. He was stagnant. That awareness changed everything. Within 6 months, he was studying daily, upgrading skills, taking action. Evening reflection turned blindness into clarity. And clarity creates power. Evening reflection also does something else. It reduces guilt. Because instead of lying in bed thinking, I'm useless, I wasted the day, you analyze it calmly. You say, I wasted 2 hours. Tomorrow I fix it. That shift is powerful. It turns emotional chaos into logical adjustment. And over time, something amazing happens. You become self-aware. Self-aware people don't live randomly. They evolve daily. Small corrections every night lead to massive change over years. Think of it like driving. If you slightly adjust your steering wheel every few minutes, you stay on the road. If you never adjust, you crash. Evening reflection is your steering wheel. Without it, you drift into chaos again. With it, you stay aligned. Habit 4. Use a planner. Stop trusting your memory with your life. Most people live like this. They wake up. They keep tasks in their head. They try to remember everything. They say, I'll do it later. They forget. They feel stressed. They feel behind. And then they think the problem is laziness. But the real problem is this. Your brain is not designed to store 50 responsibilities. Your brain is designed to make decisions and solve problems. When you try to use your mind like a storage room, it becomes crowded. And a crowded mind creates anxiety. A planner is not a notebook. A planner is a control system. It is the difference between reacting to life and directing life. Organized people don't trust memory. Because memory is emotional. Some days you feel energetic and you remember things. Some days you feel low and you forget everything. That's why your life becomes inconsistent. A planner makes you consistent. Here's how a planner actually organizes your life. 1. It removes mental pressure. When tasks are written, your brain relaxes, because now your brain is not saying, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. It becomes calm. Calm mind equals organized life. 2. It creates priorities. A planner forces you to answer the most important question. What matters today? Because not everything matters. When you treat every task like it's urgent, you become overwhelmed. But when you pick priorities, you become focused. 3. It turns intentions into reality. Many people have good intentions. I want to get fit. I want to study. I want to build something. But intentions without schedule are fantasies. A planner turns goals into appointments, and what gets scheduled gets done. Imagine, a man said, I don't have time. But he never planned his day. He started using a planner and wrote, 8 to 9 work on main task, 9 to 9:30 emails, 9:30 to 10 break, 10 to 11 important project. Immediately, his life changed. Not because he got more hours, but because he stopped leaking hours. Most people lose time in small invisible leaks, scrolling, random calls, unnecessary tasks, confusion, switching between tasks. A planner closes those leaks. So this is your rule. Every night or every morning, write these 3 things.